Nice glasses. Look at that.
Well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? Good to see everybody here. Welcome to the Toyman's Bar and Grill. The the cool, very cool Fishy wearing her sunglasses. And the Toyman's here. It's been a while since we've gone live on this thing. Well, now what the hell. And here we are. We're live. Just yeah, Fishy's being silly. Oh, there we go. Look at
that. These came in handy when the electricity went out the other day.
Yeah.
I had these on for probably 3 hours or so.
Oh yeah.
And it lit up this room. You never would have known the lights were out. They're so bright.
Yeah,
Got those at the Dollar Tree.
We can tell they're bright.
Can you see?
Yeah, we can see.
Well, anyway, I want to get more of these. Add to my collection, because if the lights go out, this is so much better than a flashlight. It even has like a... Here, I'll turn this off so you can see it. Oh, I'm promoting Dollar Tree without being paid. How do I get this off? Oh, I just turned it on.
All right, so you can hang them up around the house.
Well, look. I'll just turn them off for now. I need to get a lamp or something over here because it's dark in front of me. Yeah. Or I could use these. But if you can see, the bottom was flat. So that's what I did. I just laid it flat on a hard surface.
Yeah.
That's what's nice. They don't roll around. And then, well, they came with these little Velcro things. So I'm assuming you can stick a Velcro on here. This little spot right here. Yeah. And you can probably stick it to the wall or something if you really wanted to.
There you go.
So there you go.
When the power goes out, you got your emergency light and just run around the house going clink, 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 click, click, click.
Yep, you just put these on. Now, these take it's like 2 or 3. I think it's 3. I think it's like 3 AAA batteries, which I also got from the Dollar Tree, which I was surprised they last as long as they did so far because they're Dollar Tree ones. Right. But I think if a person had more of these, of course, especially, rechargeable batteries. So,
recharge them out and put them back in, and away you go.
They are. Yeah. I was, because they're from the Dollar Tree, I was hesitant, but these suckers did not go out fast, and they're nice and bright. I see CRs in the house.
What's going on, CR? Creative Redundancy is here. Good to see you, brother.
Yes, says Fishy is very enlightening.
She is very enlightening. She's also very beautiful, too, by the way.
Yeah, I wonder who gets to keep me.
Sunflowers is here.
Who gets to keep the Fishy?
I do.
Are you sure?
Hello.
We'll find out. We will keep you all up to date.
It's okay. She's screwing with everybody.
No, I'm not screwing around. I wouldn't do that on camera. I'm stone cold serious. I will keep you all updated. That is a promise.
Okay, so we got CR and SF is in here. CR and SF. Crazy.
CR and sunflowers, yes.
Yeah, SF. Yeah, SF. Here we go.
Sounds like a disease. SF. Don't call her SF. Let's call her sunflowers. I like that better. That sounds prettier.
All right. I was just trying to shorten it up, but all right.
Hey, well, if you want to shorten words up, then you'll get her the state she's from right. Shorten that up a little bit, and you'll get it right.
You mean Illinois?
Take the Z part off, and you got it. You want to shorten it up?
Well, then take the freaking S off the end of it.
Oh, look at this. SF and CF. Now I want to sing, I know it's nothing to do with this, but it's like two people in a tree and anyway. No. Oh, silly. How does that go anyways? I suppose I could use you and I, for example.
What's that?
It's like, would it be like Ron Fishy sitting in a tree? KISSING. Is it like something like that? For the little, maybe it's not really a song. I don't know. It's a
it is amazing how Americans and Canadians have the same stupid freaking songs that we all know.
Yeah. Like it's kind of a, you're just talking it out, but it's supposed to be kind of a rhythm to it. So it's kind of a song, right?
Yep. It's like Ring Around the Rosie.
Ring around the rosy pot. That's supposed to be like a bad thing, though. We sang it as kids, but the meaning of it's actually pretty horrible, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Because it's, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, we all fall down. And it has something to do with people dying or something.
Now there's a slight difference between what you just said, ashes, we all fall down. We go husha, we all fall down.
Yeah, it's ashes here. What is that?
Husha means shut the fuck up and do what you're told and fall down to the ground.
Well, they probably changed it because the ashes and the falling down has something to do with
nuclear
something
war.
that happened to the people and then they fall down because they're no more.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to do with nuclear war.
Is that what it is? I knew it was something terrible, but we sang it as kids. There's other songs like
I know we sang it as kids, but it's got to do with the Cold War back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and 80s. So.
Well, we got 5 people in the house, and we have 2 people chatting away.
There we go. Well, at least we got 2 people in here.
Well, we have 5 people in here, but 2 are typing away.
Oh, there we go. They can type away all they want.
They can't even see my puppy dog.
No puppy dog.
That one. I guess I'd stand up, huh?
Oh, look. We got Nora in the house.
Oh, yeah. See? He just said what it means. The ring around the rosies representing the rash that appeared on the skin of those infected. The ashes indicates a funeral, and the burning of the bodies was the fall down. No, that's the ashes. I don't know. Like I said, I knew it was something not cool. So.
Yeah. It's when a nuke goes off and you're underneath it and you get fried within seconds.
Well, here they're taking. He said something about a rash, so maybe it's like a disease. Anyway, let's not get whatever that is. Hi, Mikey. I hope Mikey doesn't have any rashes or ashes or any of that. How are you doing today, Mikey?
Oh, Mikey's in the house. Good to see you, Mikey.
And see here, I want to show my puppy dog. See,
that's not all you're showing.
It's my puppy dog.
Yeah, I know.
See,
it's a sausage dog.
Oh, it's a sausage dog.
It's a wiener dog stuck in a frickin' bun with ketchup on it.
But the ketchup's pink then. I got pink ketchup. Was that strawberry flavored?
Yeah. No, it's the wrong time of the month.
Ha ha. That one tastes like. Well, I've never tasted it. You want to? Never.
No, I've neither one. No, don't.
No, that's gross. There are some people out there. Let's not go on that path too long, but there are people out there I've heard that doesn't stop them. But to tell you the truth, for us, the woman, from my experience, I wouldn't be in the mood for such of anything because it's just like, stay away.
Yeah, no, we call that bitch week.
Yeah.
Or the woman is not very happy. Why? Because she's on that time of the month and it's just like, I know.
Well, by the way,
it's time for the man to disappear.
Well, and sometimes the man just makes bad decisions at any time of the month, so they don't like that either. Anyway, it is Mikey's birthday, by the way. And I knew this, and I see somebody is mentioning it in the chat. So happy birthday, Mikey!
Mikey, happy birthday, brother. It was good to see you, man. Happy birthday to you, and welcome.
I don't know why Nora keeps saying read chat. He must not. We said hi to you, Nora. Hi, Nora.
Yeah, we said
A.L. Skinner, I do see you.
Skinner is here. Good to see you, Skinner.
Gee, Nora's demanding tonight.
Yeah,
Free chat. Free chat.
Damn. Them people not coming now. What people?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I see Sunflower just trying to give you a hint.
Give her dark chocolate every month. It works.
I just look for truthfulness and respect. And he already knows that. Right?
Nursing home people?
He didn't say right, so maybe he doesn't know.
Right.
I don't like the way you said it, though. You're like, right.
Yeah,
say,
right.
Say it nice now.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, under the bus again. Oh, see, Mikey's trying to find a place to be, and apparently they're putting him on the bus. They're under the bus. Under the bus. Tell him to put you on the bus, not under the bus. Oh, okay, A.L. Skinner. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. Sunscreen.
Anything new, Fishy? Yes, Toyman and Fishy are getting married. Okay.
Are we?
As far as I know.
What?
As far as I know.
As far as you know?
Yeah.
Well.
Do you know something I don't know?
I don't know. Are you going to flunk the test?
No. No, boy. Oh, geez, I didn't realize I had a test. I'm sorry. I forgot to study.
Well, study up quick. That test is coming up really fast. Yeah, well, that's been our all-time goal, is to get married. There have been some bumps in the road, and so there's some ironing out to figure out for both of our sakes, really. But yeah, that is the ultimate goal, yes. But it has to be healthy for both of us, because we all both are our own individuals. We both have choices and things that we like to do in life and things we do need or whatever in a relationship. So, I know it's been a few years of us knowing each other, but you know what I mean, right? It's just
yeah,
because getting married is a big deal. So
yeah,
that is our plan, as long as the bumps don't get more creative. It's we need some more chocolate to level it. No, I was kidding. No, I make it sound probably just terrible. Overall, it's a very smooth ride. There's just some bumps here and there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We will know shortly, won't we, honey?
Yes, we will, baby.
Okay. The pink stripe. Oh! I already forgot what we were doing. Okay. I caught up now. The pink stripe. It could be sunscreen, not ketchup. She's talking about this right here.
It's a wiener dog in a frickin' bun.
Hey, look at it. If I move, it moves a little. What?
Wow.
Are you laughing at me? Let's see. Ooh. Who wants to play tonight? Ooh, let the dog go. Oof, oof, oof. I don't know. I have free woman over here. Who wants me? Just kidding.
Fishy spent too much time in Canada and made her crazy.
I'm in Minnesota now. Now I'm normal again. CR's like, what? Oh, and then there's Nora changing the topic. Is anyone going to the barbecue this weekend? It's not the weather this time. Oh, by the way, people probably see. Yes, this is my room. I don't think we've been live till now, right?
No.
Like live. We did like one or two private get-togethers in here, short ones. And then we had a couple people show up, I think, once, right? Mm-hmm. It was like behind the scenes. We invited just some people, right?
Yeah. Let's see. As for barbecue,
ketchup is pink, not red. Ketchup is red. What are you talking? Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, I made my barbecue sauce today, and of course, I cooked up some burgers on the queue. And
thanks, Skinner. That's awesome. Woo.
So we had burgers on the queue today with the homemade barbecue sauce. Tasted fantastic. Last night we had hot dogs on the barbecue, and of course I made chili dogs. Fishy made the chili that we put some in the freezer. I'll be able to take some of that out. I took some of that out, thawed it out, put it on the dogs with some.
I got dizzy.
So we had chili cheese dogs last night for dinner. But there we
Ron
go.
is dropping stuff. What did you drop? You dropped your beer?
Almost, but I caught it.
It looks crooked now. Looks squeezed. Did you squeeze your beer?
Yes, I squeezed my beer. But hey, I did not spill a drop.
Maybe that means you're good, huh?
Yeah.
You're good on it. You're good. Now it's time for ginger ale or something. As the stream goes on, yeah.
Growing more hungry. Oh, okay. As the stream goes on. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing a live stream. Or I should say a video, not a live stream, a video on how I make my homemade hamburgers and what I put into my burgers and what spices go into it and what ingredients go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Which tastes better than what you buy in the store. It'd be better than what you get up at frickin' McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's juicy. About an inch and a half thick burgers. Huh?
Yeah.
Not these burgers that you get from McDonald's that look like they've been ran over by a frickin' steamroller. Are flattened out and so thin, it tastes like frickin' cardboard. I like my burgers thick and juicy, man.
But yeah, I guess in regards to the barbecue, I was just thinking that Nora was maybe switching the topic, but in all reality, I guess some of us are doing barbecue this weekend, aren't we? More barbecue. You did some hamburgers tonight.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing ribs.
Yeah. What are you going to do ribs for?
For me, Robert, Emily.
Awesome. Yeah, because I know you three really love that, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't eat pork, but for example, okay, the lady that I'm staying with, she made pork, what was it? Pork ribs, right? Is that what I told you she made? She made pork ribs with barbecue sauce of a different sort, and I did not taste it, but I asked her if I could smell it, because you can still kind of get an idea what it would taste like if you smelled it, if that makes any sense.
All right.
So I went over and I smelled it, and it smelled very good. So what I'm trying to say is, if you make it knowing our barbecue sauce, I say ours because I've made it now too. Your barbecue sauce, I'm sure it does taste really good. Now, in regards to myself, in barbecue, because I just got thinking, Nora asked, so you had, was it just the hamburgers tonight?
Yeah.
You put barbecue sauce on and all that, right? Tomorrow you're gonna do the ribs for the three of you. Yeah. Now, I didn't talk about what I did tonight yet, did I?
No.
Or just smush.
Nope.
Okay. I grilled up some asparagus, like no tin foil, right? Just put them right onto the grate. Now, it does work a little better on this one probably than yours. It comes to our advantage that it is the cheaper, smaller one because the grates are smaller. That probably helps.
Oh,
don't you think?
Yeah.
But I grated a whole bundle of asparagus. I was gifted some asparagus from some friends at the farmer's market on Wednesday. So I put that on. Plus, I got some from some other family members too. So I have plenty of asparagus at the very moment. And I had some hot dogs. I remember I was asking if I could just heat up the frozen hot dogs. Because they were cooked already. Just so everybody knows. I cooked the whole package. And then I left them in the fridge thinking, well, that'll be an easy thing to heat up. But then things happened, and it was a couple days. And I thought, well, I don't know if they'll go bad, but I don't want to waste food, especially right now. I never like to waste food, but you know what I mean. Not right now. Yeah. So I stuck cooked. They were grilled hot dogs, and I put them in the freezer, thinking I'll just thaw them out, and that way I know they're not going to go bad. So that's what I did. I had 4 of them left, so I just threw all 4 on since I had the grill on. And I did not have a hot dog bun or buns at all. I could have ate the hot dogs bunless. But you know what? I had one more hamburger bun. So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I put 2 hot dogs and 1 hamburger bun.
Well, there you go. It works. A bun's a bun. Doesn't matter if it's round or long.
Excuse me.
As long as the weenie fits in the bun, you're good.
They are, well, you know, those ones that we got, it's the same ones that we got, right? So they're a little shorter, I guess. So some of them can get long, so.
Yeah, nobody likes a short weenie, but anyways.
I do. Just kidding. No, I got it right here on my chest. I'm good. See?
Nobody likes a weenie with legs either.
Man, that's a weird thought. What, tumors? Anyway.
There you go. Yeah, tumors.
I don't know. Oh, here. Ron.
Yes.
Maybe he didn't hear you. He heard you, right? When's that time stamped? Yeah, that's from like 5 minutes ago. He must have heard us talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been barbecuing ever since fucking Friday.
Yeah. And why are you barbecuing more other than because you like it? Why else are you doing that? Tell them why.
Why? Because I like barbecuing, and 2, as long as I got nice weather, that means I don't have to spend too much money on natural gas.
Right. Natural gas.
Trying to keep my gas bill down.
Oh, Nora's trying to invite himself over.
Good. Let's get a passport.
Well, look. Well, when you come back, I'll show you what he just said.
And what did he just say?
Well, he said right here. It says, "Is anyone going to have a barbecue this weekend? And they said, anyone else? Can I come over and have some? So other than the three of you, anybody else coming over? Because apparently Nora wants to just invite them. So
All right, you know what? So
silly.
I'm not sure how many people know about what's happening between Windsor and Detroit right now.
Windsor and Detroit?
It's been happening for the past 5 years.
Oh, and say hi to Dave first. Dave and Wolfie.
Hello, Dave. Good to see you. It's been happening for the past 5 years, and they're real close to completing this bridge. It's the Gordie Howe International Bridge, which is just down, which is closer to Ohio, by the way.
Oh,
Then
the bridge. Yeah, you were talking
then
about
the
that.
Ambassador Bridge. So it's just down the river. It's kind of this way, which is closer to
river.
Ohio. And the 401 highway, which connects to this bridge, goes across the Detroit River into Detroit, which connects to I-75. Just like the 402 connects to which highway goes up to Port Huron, Michigan? I-94.
Oh.
Then branches off to I-69, and away we go.
Well, I was just what was that? I was just, my brain got lost, but I'm just getting the pictures from our grill tonight, so I'm going to stick them here in a second. Okay.
That bridge is almost completed. It's supposed to be opening
Sorry,
2025. So
I better not put that picture up. That one's no.
Yeah. So they have, in order to close the gap between the American side and the Canadian side, there's 85 feet of bridge to complete. And they've been doing this bridge since, like, for 5 years, building it.
Nora's still wondering if he's invited. He privately messaged me and said, "What? He's changing the subject about the bridge. I want to know if I can eat barbecue."
Yeah, as soon as the Gordie Howe Bridge opens up, you can go over and eat barbecue. Oh, there
you go.
Make sure you got your passport and all your papers in order. By the time Nora's coming over here, I'm going to be over there.
That's probably about right. Everything we will see, because we all make choices and decisions in life, so anything's possible. But if everything goes good for both of us, and if everything works out paperwork wise and all that, then yes, that's our plan. Mm-hmm. All right, so that was yesterday you made the chili dogs, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so here you go. I pulled up a picture, see?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the chili dogs you were just talking about not long ago.
Yep, chili cheese dogs.
So is it just the dog, the chili, and some cheese?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks really good. Did you toast the bun?
No, don't forget, that's the chili that you made, Fishy.
Okay. So I know it's good then, because I made it. Well, not just because I made it. I tasted it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Fishy's chili, and then he put his twist to it, basically. He put it on a doggy and put some cheese on it.
Yep. And that's Mexican jalapeno cheese, by the way.
I apologize for any yawning. Just so everybody knows, I only got 6 hours of sleep last night, which for me is not enough. And I was busy baking. Oh, that's another picture I should find. Did I send you that picture? I gotta look if I did. We'll see.
Oh, anyway. Yeah. By the way, Fishy made some barbecue. She followed my recipe. And she made the Toyman's barbecue sauce. And and I told her, I want to see the video and the spoon test, and it just coats the spoon nicely. You got that nice and thick barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you wanted to see it, so I sent it to you. I knew it was good, because I can tell. I knew what it was supposed to look like. Mm-hmm. And what it tastes like. And everybody in the house, because I did it at my parents' house, it's a long story, but basically I'm more comfortable cooking there where I have more freedom than here.
Everybody thought, what smells so good?
Yeah, well, everybody kept in the kitchen because there was more people over, especially the other day because Memorial Weekend is here in the
Yeah.
States, right? And so there were extra people there also yesterday. So every time somebody came in of different age groups, especially the younger ones, they came in and said, "I smell chicken." Okay, well they don't smell chicken, but they're thinking barbecue chicken, right? So that's why they
Right.
were like,
Yeah.
"I smell chicken," or "I smell like barbecue sauce," or I think somebody said, "I smell like bacon" or something. It was funny. Because there's a smoky flavor in it, so that's probably where the bacon thought came. But anyway,
Yeah.
before I go to my meal, I'm going to show what you did today. You made hamburgers.
Yeah.
I guess we can still see each other, but look, see, there it is.
There we go.
And then today I made, like I said, 2 hot dogs and a hamburger bun, along with some asparagus. And the asparagus, before I put it on the grill, I guess I didn't say that part on here. I put olive oil, so I coated them in olive oil. Well, first I trim the bottoms, because if you don't trim the bottoms, sometimes it can be the extra, we'll call it woody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's hard to eat. You can gnaw on it, and that's about it. So you're supposed to
Yeah.
cut off the bottoms to some degree. Then I rolled it in oil, and then I seasoned it up with salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning, and I made sure that all got on there nice, and then I put it on the grill.
Mhm.
So here you go. This is what I made for my dinner tonight. And yeah, the asparagus has a nice little char on it, and it adds for flavor. It's not like a real burnt taste. It's just a little bit of that nice char.
No, you got that nice char happening on that asparagus. That is really nice.
Yeah, it gives it flavor. Now, if you
Yeah.
go overboard, then it's gonna just taste like
Yeah.
yuck. So there you go. And the hot dogs, they got nice and they were extra juicy, probably because they were frozen. I'm assuming they were nice and hot, so I got them thoroughly heated up. So yeah, I'm loving this grill thing because I did grill a long time ago, like let's say 15 years ago. I did it, and you know what? At one point, I didn't have a working stove, but I was so desperate to make a pie. I had it on my mind. I was making like a cherry pie, and I'm like, I don't have a stove, but we have a grill. So you know what I did? I made a pie on the grill.
There you go.
I think there was some foil involved, probably, right? And then that kind of enclosed it, and yeah, it worked. It turned out great.
Yeah.
But I'm back into grilling again, thanks to Ron. He got me a little, well, it's a little grill. It was like, what, $100 from Walmart? But
Yeah.
it does the job. It's great for what it is.
Oh yeah, it's a beginner's grill. It's a 3 burner. Boom.
Yeah.
It works.
Yep, it's good. And then, down the road, if everything works out as the thought would be, well, then we'll either upgrade on this end or you'll be bringing yours, one or the other. So then we'll have a bigger one eventually. But right now, this does the job. Didn't have to spend a fortune and still get to grill outside. I know it's just, to you, it's just like, way down here versus up here, but it still does the job, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does the job. The price was right. It was on sale, so all right.
We didn't have a lot of money to play with right now anyways.
No.
For both of us, it's just tight. So it's all good. Oh yeah, then I was going to show you all the goodies I made last night. I was up late because I decided to do some extra things, not just... Okay. Without saying his name, because I like to keep things anonymous unless you give me permission, but it'd be my little brother. I can say that. My little brother is graduating, and so I made bars for the graduation party.
Did you make those lemon bars?
What?
Did you make lemon bars?
I made rhubarb bars and lemon bars.
Oh, damn.
I made a quadruple amount of lemon bars and a double batch of rhubarb bars.
Yeah. I've already had Fishy's lemon bars, and they are so good. But
Now,
I have not tried her rhubarb, and I love rhubarb.
And you haven't tried just plain lemon, because these are just plain lemon. There's no cream cheese in it. So you've had the lemon plus the cream cheese, which is the lemon cheesecake bars.
Yeah, those were awesome.
All right, well, here you go. Here is everything I made last night. Now, it may not look like much. You're like, oh, there's only 3 sheets of bars, but you don't understand. These sheets are like huge, like restaurant, like especially the rhubarb one. That's a double batch in this huge, I don't know what size that would be, but it's huge. A huge pan. I think those 2 smaller pans, they're lemon bars. So they're not the lemon cheesecake bars, but they're just lemon bars. So it's like just that, not the hybrid. I believe each of those sheets are about, it's like 2 times, what would be 2 times of 9? It's like 2 9x13s worth in each one.
Right. Yeah.
So 9 plus 9 is 18. I'm trying to think what that would be.
That's a lot of lemon bars. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes. I gotta do my math here.
And look at the rhubarb one. It's just like, holy, you cut that up into small. Oh, yeah.
So it'd be 18 by 26 inch pans or something like that. Each of those lemon bar pans are like 18 by 26 ish. Because they, like I said, they fit 2 times the recipes, and each recipe called for a 9x13, and so each one is double. And then the rhubarb one is basically a double recipe, but I put extra rhubarb on top and made the crust a little thinner, so I made it, it's probably more than double, but I did a double recipe. And then, okay, then on the side there, you can see that jar, just barely maybe, but see that jar? That's a quart jar, almost full. Well, it's 3/4 full, from what I remember, of the barbecue sauce, which turned out really nice. And then, of course, you see I made some gigantic bagels, because I could have made like 10 or 12 smaller ones, but I decided to make 8 giant ones.
There you go. Those bagels look good.
Yes. Well, there's already a couple missing because some family members decided they wanted to try.
Now, Fishy has made bagels when she was here in Canada, and they were awesome.
You like my bagels, huh? Well, hopefully you get to taste them again one day. Lovely Lisa, nice to see you.
Lovely Lisa, what's going on? Good to see you.
And Aviation Fan is also here.
Hello, Aviation Fan. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, geez. Aviation Fan broke his ankle? Their ankle?
Oh, no.
I think. Anyway.
You know, Aviation Fan's got a great channel, you know, and he goes around and fighter jets. And shit like
CR is getting too hungry.
CR is always getting hungry because he shows up here on an empty stomach.
Oh, he has to slide out at the bottom of the hour. Well, we know why. He's going to go eat. Because he said, my head is panning towards the kitchen now.
There you go. There you go. And a lot of people in the chat who don't know who Aviation Fan is, go over and check his channel out. And if you like what you see, subscribe to that man.
No, I don't know. I don't think I told him that. Like I said, the video didn't work, but I did see the message. Apparently, they were trapping squirrels by Sunflower's house the other day.
Oh. Subscribe to the Aviation Fan, because I'll tell you what, he puts out a lot of great videos on, he travels around and he goes to different airports and stuff and films planes, and just go check it out. I enjoy it. Every time he does a live stream, I try and catch it, and I try to get over there, and I haven't been there for a while, but what he does, I tell you, it's awesome.
Yep, they are bagels there, Sunflower. By the way, she said, Ron, avocados on burgers is great. Have you tried that? I laugh because I already know how much you love avocados. The only avocados that he'll eat is my ice cream.
Exactly.
Right? You like my ice cream, don't you?
I love your avocado ice cream. It's awesome. But
Doesn't taste
for me to put it on a burger, no.
No. Yeah, because I already know you don't like avocado. Now I would try it. I like
No.
avocado.
It
By the way,
it doesn't belong on a hamburger.
well, you don't like
What
avocado.
belongs on a hamburger? Mushrooms, onions, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, pickles, lettuce.
By the way, I don't know. Is there still ice cream there?
No, it's all gone. Well, what ice cream was left actually went bad, so we just kind of threw it out.
Well, what ice cream went bad?
The vanilla ice cream.
Oh, because of the freezer taste, probably.
Yeah, it tastes fine.
No, I meant avocado. There's no avocado ice cream left? I mean, maybe there isn't. I thought there might have been. I don't remember.
No, I haven't seen any.
Okay. That's not good.
No, I haven't seen any avocado ice cream. I'll let you know if I come across it. But
Well, I can't remember what. I know there was brownie.
yeah, there's brownies in there. There's cinnamon buns in there.
Oh, yeah. Remember? I used what I could to make them, and they turned out good.
Yeah.
All you should have to do is nuke them. They should be good.
It's a good thing I got a nuclear explosion in a microwave.
Oh, my gosh. Whew.
You know.
Are eat before you come see her. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I know what I can show people.
Oh, what are you going to show people? What are you going to show people? Come on. What?
I don't know. I show them maybe.
You already showed him your daughter.
Show people this?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah.
Just keep up.
I don't know. I just shake my head and just kind of wonder where she was going with that. But anyways, it's all good.
You're gonna shake it? You're gonna shake it?
She likes to show her puppy dogs.
Yes. Well, that way, if for some reason I get, I don't know, dropped, then somebody else can pick me up, huh? Who's gonna pick me up?
Now people are going to be asking the question: are those hush puppies?
Are they what?
Hush puppies?
I have no idea what that means. So that's like a shoe, isn't it? Oh. Okay. These.
Oh yeah, the samplers. Yeah.
Well, see, at the dog. Oh, hi, Sparky. We just talk about puppies now and stuff. Now he's in here.
Oh, look who just showed up.
I know, Sparky.
107 is here.
I just have to dance a little and he shows up. No, he's probably been lurking. Anyway, see these?
He's probably watching those hush puppies going across the screen. You know.
Oh my gosh.
These things.
You have them too?
No.
You don't have this?
Put that shit away.
Oh wait, shit is that side. No, just kidding. Okay, these, back to this. I got 10 of these from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Now you're probably wondering why the heck did I get, not you, but the rest are probably wondering why I got these. And they all come with little covers, see? Because for $1.25, I got all these little containers. My plan is, if anybody wants a taste of the famous, what we're going to call it, all Canarican best barbecue sauce in North America or something like that. Anyway, figured local people here, if they want to, like friends and family, kind of local people, if they want to pitch in maybe like $2 or something, then I fill this up with barbecue sauce and they can have like a little sampler. And then if they want more, then we can talk about maybe, like I was telling him, they have like quart jars they sell at the Dollar Tree, or maybe figure out something else and then figure out pricing from there. But anyway, I thought these were just nifty. For $1.25, I got 10 of these little things. And the covers actually I was a little leery about the covers, right? Because they did sell another brand that were more squarish, but you only got 4 of them. I was like, I don't want only 4. I want like 10. More for my buck. Stretch it out a bit.
There you go.
Stretch it out a bit.
Yeah, stretch it out a bit, and $2 a sampler. There you go.
Sparky says he was not lurking. Well, sometimes you do.
Yeah. Okay. Every time Sparky.
Oh, that's why he wants to say he wasn't, because of what we were just talking about. He wants to be innocent.
I was not lurking. Yeah, Sparky, we know you're full of shit.
He might not have been today. I just know sometimes he's lurking, but maybe those are the days he doesn't say anything.
Right.
Nora's new channel name is Cinnamon Buns.
Yeah, he wishes his buns were like cinnamon.
Oh, do we have to lick it and see? Just kidding. I'm sure you could smell it. Maybe it's cinnamon bun farts or something.
Not sure what she's thinking.
I'm just thinking about containers. See? I think they're great. Oh! I was on a live stream. Oh, you're fine, Sparky. You don't have to. You're fine. He was just teasing you. We're just teasing. You're fine. You're not in trouble or anything. Come on now.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
He's taking us seriously. Look at. Just put a light on it. You're fine. This was from the Dollar Tree. Look how bright that is. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, you go like that and you see something. Look at that. But look, for real, Dollar Tree. It's amazing. And look, and you can set it down on your desk.
Oh yeah, I have a question. I have a question to ask. Has anybody seen the new paint scheme for CPKC? It's awesome. I've seen it. I've seen the videos. It looks great. Do you realize that railroad is now the largest railroad in North America? Connects 3 countries on a single rail line. What do you think that's going to do for everybody's economy? It's going to boost it up. What do you think of all the other railroads are thinking about KCCP, Union Pacific, CN, and Burlington Northern?
ICR.
Santa Fe. They're probably not happy. Because you know why? Because now there's not going to be a whole lot of goods being transferred from one rail line to the next, and this carrier, that carrier, this carrier. Well, let's go. We'll just ship it over to CPKC, and they can run it from Mexico right into Canada.
Oh. Oh, look, I curled my hair. See?
So basically, that makes them, in North America, the largest railroad ever conceived.
Oh.
We have witnessed history.
Oops.
CPKC is now the largest railroad in North America, which outdoes CN, outdoes Union Pacific, who took over Southern Pacific and the Cotton Belt, outdoes BNSF. Like they are the top-notch railroad. They are the railroad kings right now. As far as I'm concerned, they are the ones who are going to be transporting a lot of goods between the three different countries.
How do you like my new hairstyle, honey? You like that?
Yeah.
You don't even look.
So they are the largest railroad company in North America now. Where Union Pacific was pretty dominant.
Well, speaking of trains and stuff, Sparky was just over in the States in Pennsylvania, I believe it would be. And I've been watching his videos. Have you watched any of his videos? He has some video clips. There's some other people that are in the train community doing that too, but Anyway, I know you know Sparky, so you'll have to watch. He's been putting little clips of what he's did over there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So now, no, I like to thank Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern because now I'm going to have to spend some more money. And why?
No,
because
you're not spending more money right now.
no, because that means I'm going to have to buy some new locomotives, and hopefully that new paint scheme that they've shown will filter down into the model railroad because I love the new paint scheme. That paint scheme is awesome. I like the way it looks. And I also liked how Canadian Pacific put the Canadian beaver on the side of every locomotive on the new paint scheme because everybody loves a good beaver.
Look at it. Well, look, I got bangs now.
Oh, there you go.
I curled them too. I see. Nora says spend money on Fishy instead.
So a lot of us who are in the who are rail fans and model railroading, we got to witness history of the largest railroad in North America just happened to boom drop in our laps. There it is.
Nora, he ignored me. What I said. Did you ignore me?
No, I didn't ignore it.
Or ignore Nora. I mean, ignore Nora. Ignora. Did you ignore Nora?
No, I didn't.
You said spend money on Fishy or beer? Question mark. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a question or a statement now.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a question. You gonna spend money on the Fishy or the beer?
I know.
I thought it was Fishy versus the train, but no, I know you're gonna want to get that at some point. He's ignoring everyone. Yeah, that's about it. He gets into his own little world.
I'm talking about the largest railroad in North America.
All about the KCCP. Oh my gosh. Sparky, you're on top of things. Come on, host. Read the damn chat. Oh my gosh, Nora swore.
No.
Nora swore.
It's not KCCP. It's CPKC. Get it fucking right.
What?
Sparky had it all ass backwards.
He did that. It's not Conrail, so who cares? He says.
Yes, and when you see Conrail got swallowed up by the new company called CSX.
You need to pay attention to the peoples. You doing a live stream. You can tell about the train, and now look at the peoples. That's what you do in a live stream. You gotta pay attention to the peoples. Come on now. He's speechless. We don't want you speechless. We want you to talk. You're good. Yeah, because the colors. Well, you still have that video. You can always screen share it if you want. You still have that, or no?
No, everybody will have to stumble on those videos. That's something. The new paint scheme is awesome. It's just black, and yellow, and then red. It's just like boom. They got the nice little beaver there.
You really like the beaver, apparently.
Well, everybody loves a good beaver. Who doesn't love a good beaver?
Well, I don't want a beaver, like an animal beaver, chewing on whatever outside. So it depends on what kind of beaver, I guess, and who you're talking. Who's talking, right?
Well, that's a Canadian symbol. It's because all Canadians love beavers.
Okay. So what do Americans like then?
And that Canadian bird called the eagle.
Oh. The eagle. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. What anybody know? While he's talking, and you type in the chat if you guys have any Memorial Weekend plans.
Yeah. Do you know how many Americans get pissed off when I said that that the American eagle is actually a Canadian bird? No, it ain't. Yeah, well, yeah, it is, because actually, do you know that their nesting ground is on the Canadian side of the Rocky Mountains?
I love my little containers.
That's where they're from.
Okay.
I'm serious. It's
Oh, train show in St. Thomas tomorrow. Ooh. At the RR Museum.
oh yeah, that's the museum I took you to. Remember?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Train show there.
Yep.
Are you going to that, Sparky? Americans like fish. 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 I'll be right back. Not sure yet. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I ran away.
Why did you run away? What are you doing?
What?
I know, you're changing your dog. Okay.
What? I got my dog on. No, he's not in a mood. Sunflowers. He's being funny. No, I'm going to show off my fishy. This. My fishy.
Oh yeah. What you
Because I haven't been live yet to show anybody. I think I showed it in my community page.
Yeah.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah, your mom made that.
Yes, she did. And she makes everything from A to Z. You
That's all.
name it, she probably has made it or can make it.
Now that's crocheting, right?
Yes. And you
That's
can't.
all?
There's something about crochet that maybe some people don't know, which I didn't know. This is what my mom said. If it's crochet, which is just this one hook, right, of some sort, and you go, not like two needles, like,
Yeah.
you know, like knitting is two things.
Yeah.
Crochet is one hook.
Yeah.
Now, there's one thing I want to say before you continue, is that crochet has to be hand done. You can't, there is not a machine out there that can crochet. There's machines out there that can knit, but they can't crochet. It's different. Anyway, so it's a lot of work. I mean, this thing took her, you know, this is going to take time. Look at all the stitching in there.
Oh yeah. Then you got to put all the crocheting and attach all those parts to that crochet.
Well, yeah, and then she did it in stages, I'm pretty sure. Like the tail is probably separate.
Yeah.
I've seen her crochet a few things. So, you know, you got the body. This body was one thing, and then she had the eyes later.
Yeah.
And then each of the, I was going to call them wings, the fins.
The fins.
And this, what is this, another fin? What would you call that?
The dorsal.
And then the tail. Like all these extra pieces on the edges, I know are separate. And
that all gets added in after you do the main body.
Yep. So
your mom done an excellent job on that. That is fantastic.
Well, she's really getting big. She will actually, well, big in like, she sold a whole bunch. The last thing she did here locally, she told me that was the best day ever. Like, she has to like crochet a bunch more things until at her next event, because this one particular event, I think she said she made like over $1,000 in that one day. So that was her best. Nice one ever.
You can make $1,000 in a day after doing all that crocheting. Hey,
that's worth it. Because you know what, when she sells these things, she's actually probably still losing money, but she's trying to, you know, she has to cover the cost of the material, and then she tries to add a little bit of a cost of the time, because this takes time, folks.
Well, yeah, you got to factor in the labor cost and how much time it takes in.
And she wasn't even trying at this last event. I guess she made this, I think she said from the tip of the nose, and you probably would like this because you like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
From the tip of the nose to the tip of the tail, I believe she told me it was like 5 feet. a 5-foot crocheted dinosaur. And she actually made it as, because this one event, she thought, I'll make this big dinosaur as like, so people can see it, right? And then they come and they look at all the things. So it was like, what do you call that? It wasn't for sale. It was just something sitting there.
A display.
Like a display that's big that people
Yeah.
can see from far away because it was an outdoor event.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened? Somebody wanted to buy it, and she wasn't planning to sell it. So on the spot, she had to decide what to charge, and they bought it. She charged, I think, nearly, well, it wasn't quite $100. I think she said $70. But anyways, let's just say it was getting close to $100. But yeah, that took a lot of material, and it took a lot of time. And she said she probably didn't even charge enough at $70 because it's just a lot of time and work. But she didn't, on the spot, she's like, she tried to figure out what she wanted for it, and she got it.
Like, how tall was the dinosaur? Was it like 16 inches tall?
I don't know. I think it was longer than it was tall. I didn't see it. She showed me a picture of what she had made it from.
Yeah.
But let's just say you want a dragon or a dinosaur, and you tell her maybe the color and the style, and you give her an idea, and she maybe looks it up for an idea. She could make it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I don't know. I was debating if I say, but I suppose I can, that she showed me something new she's doing now. Remember I was telling you, oh, what's it? I don't know what that word is. What's that?
What's that?
Is that what this kind of fish is? Maybe? That is a amigurumi. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But anyway, my mom, okay. Remember I told you that I'm not going to get a cat, I'm not going to get a dog, but I had thought if I'm going to be somewhere for a while, maybe I'd get fish. But then you get the maintenance if I moved, and I'm not planning to be here long term, so I don't want to do that yet either. My mom has these little plastic like fish bowls, and then she used fishing line or whatever, so it's clear, so it can hold a tinier fish in this little fish bowl, and then she put like stuff on the bottom to make it look like rocks or whatever. It looks like a fish in a little fish aquarium. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, and we're gonna have to work out a deal here, because then I could have my fish, and there's no maintenance, no cost other than the cost of buying it. I will pay her for her time. So she knows I like purple and blues, so she said, I'll have to make one that's more of those colors, because the ones she had right now were like goldfish, I suppose, like they're orange and stuff. Yeah. Which would be okay too, but she already knows I'd probably prefer more of a purpley blue one or something. So perfect. I could have my fish aquarium, and it doesn't cost anything and no maintenance. It's just the upfront cost of buying it.
There you go.
That'll be the next thing I'm hoping to get. But I love this thing. It's so soft. But yeah, I offered my mom, and we'll see what happens. I said I've got peoples. There might not be people that want like a fish, but maybe she can crochet.
Crochet
a train, maybe, because I know there's some train people here. Figure out something, you know.
No, your mom done an excellent job on that fish. It's like. And
this, believe it or not, this is a more basic one. This is not that elaborate. I love it. Don't take me wrong, but because I've seen all her work, it's like this was probably done in one afternoon. Like, she's so good at it. This would take me, I don't know, eons to figure out. But like, okay, for example, one of my family members, I'll say, got a chicken, which is big, a little bigger than this, obviously. So it's a chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny. You stick your hand up the chicken.
Stick your hand up in the chicken's going, cock-a-doodle-doo. You grab it along the top.
Anyways, then you pull out an egg. Okay. So an egg, but then it doesn't stop there. So she's got a chicken with an egg, and inside the egg is a baby chick. That was very cool.
Hmm.
That took a lot of time because there's a lot of, you have to have all that work. Like you have to get everything the right size, and that was one of my favorites, I think, just because, I mean, I love this, don't get me wrong, but I mean, just the complexity of it, I guess, maybe what I'm trying to say. Because you get the chicken with the egg, but then you get the little chick that fits in the egg. It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
you'd have to have it all just right, you know?
Yeah.
So, no, a lot of our things are animal things, like fish, chickens, dogs, dinosaurs, I don't know, what, turtles, octopus, I don't know, cats. I'm trying to think what I've seen. Just she made a snake lately. I guess a nice long snake. But she also has made she's crocheted some dishcloths. She's crocheted some purses of different sorts, like small purses for little girls, big purses for women.
Hey, I know. I got a challenge for you, Mom.
Okay, what?
Tell her to crochet the Canadian and American flag and incorporate the two of them together.
Oh, there you go.
And let's see what she comes up with.
A Canarican flag.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm sure if she can figure out a pattern for it, like I just talked about a train. I could probably look it up now. Somebody out there's probably crocheted a train, right? Of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
It may not be accurate, but it'd be a train. She did
Look at this.
too.
Check this out.
Crocheted or knitted stuffed toy. Oh, okay. That's what these are. I see.
Yeah.
I understand though. Got it. Thank you, sunflowers. Let's see here. Crocheted train. Let's see if I can find some. Yep. Oh, wow. Those get pretty elaborate. Holy cow. I think that's what I want my mom to try to make. and then I think you might want to get it one day.
Oh, yeah.
This is just the first thing I see. Let's see if it works. Can you see this?
Oh, wow. Look at
that. See, it has a crochet pattern.
Yeah.
So that's what my mom would use. This is a steam locomotive, right? But
yeah. And then she has to add all those little parts into it.
Well, yeah. See all that? All those different colors, and I mean that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just going down here looking. I mean, they have different. This is a less, a little bit more simplistic, but it has some. But that's why that one I like the best, because this one's more detailed. Oh, if I click on it, what happens?
Oh, well, yeah, because the more elaborate you get, the more.
Oh, okay. Are you on this page still? Let me see. No, you're not. Hold on. Stop screen. I'm going to redo this, because I just made the screen bigger. See?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, go away. I don't want to. No, I don't want to do anything. I just want to look at it. But look at all the detail.
Yeah, exactly. Adding the wheels on and everything.
Hey, look, you got this. All this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If my mom made that, wouldn't you be interested in such a thing? It's a train. It's a train.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, I know you're into dinosaurs and dragons too.
You know, trains have a long history. Trains are the is what built America and Canada. Is the trains before the truck? Okay, before the truck, they were the covered wagons. They were the 18-wheelers back in the day, which was covered wagons.
And just think, they're still here today.
Yeah, exactly. And so are the trains. They're still here today. It's unbelievable how we rely on the trains, the planes, the ships, and the trucking industry in order to get the stuff, because it's got to go from the plane to the truck, from the ship to the truck, from the train to the truck. The trucks distributed out all over the place. Now, if it wasn't for trucks and you want to distribute this stuff all over the place, you would have railroad tracks through your city like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? So, what better way? Okay, we can have so many railroad tracks, and then you got to truck the rest to market. All these industries work together to keep the economy in North America running.
Hey, look at that.
That's one thing people seem to forget. We are all tied to a certain industry to bring us our goods. They don't magically show up at the store. They're brought in by plane, by ship, by train, and by truck. In order to get the stuff to market, what comes in on the plane and on the ships and on the trains, it's got to be transferred to the truck so they can get the trucks into the city.
Okay, look at this quick.
Yeah, I love that dragon.
That's crocheted.
Mm-hmm. You know, and I love dragons. I love mythical creatures.
I know. That's why I thought I'd show you that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but another thing was, that we depend on trucks and airplanes and trains and all that is people don't realize how little food is really in a store.
Exactly. It doesn't magically appear.
But they don't understand. Like, trucks are going there. I mean, it goes through other things too, but trucks are delivering it like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever work, I've never worked at a store, but I've been there, and if I go to a store multiple times and they're always stocking the shelves, right?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden everybody decided to go to the store to get food because they heard that there was a shortage, they would run out.
Well, exactly. Because basically, the farmer grows it, puts it on a train or on a truck, transports it to the market where you got to buy it from, right? So it all funnels down to basically, if the entire trucking industry decided to shut down North America wide, it would cripple the economy on both sides of the border. If the train shut down and decided they're not going to deliver all that product, it would cripple, just like the ships and the planes. Everything is all tied into each other. So the planes are dependent on the trucks. The ships are dependent on the trucks. The trains are dependent on the trucks. Now the trucks are dependent on all of those other things that I just mentioned in order to keep things moving. In order to keep it's all these companies, the railroads, the airlines, the shipping companies, the trucking companies, keeps the economy moving.
Anyways, I pulled this up, honey, while you were talking, just because look at all the detail in the face there.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I like how that looks.
And I already know my mom could make those things.
Yeah.
Ooh, should I show them my lingerie? Nora, would you? No, just kidding. I knew I'd get a reaction. No, it's over there in the basket. Don't worry. Oh.
Really?
He's still gosh. Okay, my lingerie is right here. Here we go. Just kidding. This is my sweatpants. Honey, look in the chat. Here, I thought he was on mute. Earlier, he told Sunflowers he was mute and he couldn't hear anything, but apparently he can. I see this. I guess I can hear you, I guess. But yeah.
Well, it seems funny how when you say lingerie, his ears perked right up. Went what? Lingerie, I'm in there.
I like the color. I wouldn't have it on.
Nora, you freaking pervert! You disgusting man.
Ha ha! He's cinnamon buns. Somebody said. Oh man.
And Nora, if I ever find out you had some weird fantasies about my fishy, and I find out about it, I gotta come over there. I know where you live.
Uh-oh. No, we were just being silly.
Like I said, I know where you live.
You don't actually know where he lives.
Yes, I do. I actually know where he lives.
Or wait, actually,
yeah, I do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I know where he lives.
No, you don't know where he lives.
Yes, I know where he lives.
How do you know where he lives?
I know where he works.
Oh. That's not where he lives, though.
No, but I know where he works, so it's just like surprise.
I know more places he works, so surprise.
Remember that, Nora. I know where you work.
I think that's a seasonal one, though.
Don't matter. I'll make sure I'm right there at the right season when he's working, and I'll grab him by the throat and go, remember me?
Oh, my gosh.
I know more things too, Ron. Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It feels like it's a payback war going back and forth here. Jeez.
Nora's biggest mistake is he's showing us where he works.
Well, like I said, though, that one there is a seasonal job. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't be working.
It don't matter. I'll show up there when it's seasonal. When it's in season.
Let's
If
see.
poor Nora is going to be like this, looking around going, be like, oh, no, Toyman's here. I'm dead.
You're dead. Huh.
I
guess I won't show lingerie, but I can do pick your poison pops. Oh, no.
Boy, he's really looking for an ass kicking, isn't he?
I don't know. Maybe you both need one.
Damn.
Do you both need one tonight?
Well, all I was going to say is, Nora.
I'll be right back. My mom's calling. Hold on.
Okay. Nora, you never know when they're going to show up, but you better call the state troopers. I can just picture that. State trooper, yeah, I got some weird. Can I go over here? He's going to kick my ass. Can you come and protect me? Oh, who's coming over to kick your ass? Oh, some Toyman. Who the hell is Toyman? They're going to be like, one click. And poor Nora will be all on his lonesome with Toyman. I gotta have fun. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the fridge. Grab another one of these. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are going to say, all right, you're in Canada and you're drinking an American beer. Okay, Bush. All right. News for you. This beer here is actually brewed in Canada. They are under license from Bush in order to brew it, but we improved on the recipe. Go figure. We know how to make beer over here. This beer is 5.5% alcohol. Yeah, it's a good tasting beer. It's nice and smooth, but yes, it is brewed here. And I like the Bush Ice. I also like the Milwaukee Ice as well. Same thing, under license here in Canada. And we improved on the recipe. We just added a few more things. We got the main recipe, and then we added to it and bump it up a little bit. That's what we do. So this is actually this batch of beer that I got is actually 6%. So they bumped it up even more. They added more alcohol. So instead of 5.5, it is now 6%. Pretty cool. But it's got a nice, smooth taste to it. I like it. Now, a lot of people don't like Bush beer, but I like it. And it does. It's got a nice, refreshing, smooth taste to it. I like it. So, anyways, that's my go-to beer for American beer. There you go. And brewed in Canada. So I'm buying American beer that's brewed in Canada. Well, we do have the modern trains going through everything. There are some flowers. Some railroads take their time upgrading and stuff, but um, when it comes to railroads through Canada, United States, and Mexico, we have now one rail line that actually goes through all three countries, and that's CPKC, which means it cuts out a lot of the other railroads. Because don't forget, back in the day, before this merger happened, this railroad would have to transfer so many cars to this railroad, and it keeps transferring. Now that there's one rail line going through three different countries, they don't really have to do that anymore. They're still going to do it, but it's not going to happen as much because basically stuff that's being shipped from Canada that's going straight to Mexico, they put on one train and it goes straight through instead of transferring it from one train to the next. Stuff that's coming from the States that's going to Canada and Mexico, they put on one train and boom, it's no longer being transferred. Now, I know that because CPKC is now the largest railroad company in North America. That's the continent, by the way. All the other railroad companies are probably pissed off. I can't blame them. If this was a merger that was trying to be blocked by CN because CN was trying to merge with Kansas City Southern. Just didn't come up with enough dollars. when CP Rail come up with enough dollars, they went, boom. I remember at a time when CP Rail was trying to buy out Norfolk Southern to try and merge with that rail, and they said no. So now we have Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern merged into one railroad company, which stretches from Canada through the U.S. into Mexico. That's a huge rail line, which means that's going to take a lot of revenue from all these other rail lines. It's going to take revenue from CN. It's going to take revenue from Union Pacific. And it's also going to take revenue from BNSF, which is Burlington Northern and Santa Fe. Remember when Burlington Northern and Santa Fe merged? And then Union Pacific took out, bought up Western Pacific, and they bought out Southern Pacific and the Cotton Belt and everything else all through there, all through the mountains, all through the Sierra Mountains. Now they have the biggest railroad company they have to compete against. The largest railroad company in North America, which is now a CPKC. So there you go. So hopefully that this merger goes good and they can deliver what they say they're going to deliver. But it's going to benefit all three countries throughout North America. It's going to benefit the U.S., it's going to benefit Canada, and it's going to benefit Mexico. You put shit on one rail line and it goes from point A, point B, makes a stop and does its deliveries in America. Then it continues on and boom, into Mexico. So that's going to benefit all three countries. All, like I said, we all live on the North American continent. All three little tiny countries. All right. We're all in North America. So we have one rail line that does everything from Canada, the U.S. to Mexico. One rail line that goes right on through. And where do you think all that stuff is going to go? It's going to go to CPKC. Because they're going to be able to get, and I hope they can be able to get the job done without any screw-ups. I already know that the Canadian Pacific, when they do the rail line maintenance, they do top-notch maintenance better than anybody else as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, you have the odd derailment here and there. But you know what? They take the track maintenance seriously because they want to make sure they're delivering the goods that they want to deliver in one piece. Not in pieces are spread all over the place. So and I have witnessed history. I can remember when Canadian Pacific were running passenger lines back in the day when I was, high to a grasshopper. They sold it off. Via Rail took it over. Via Rail took over CN's passenger line, so it was all Via Rail. Some of the Canadian Pacific and CN locomotives went over to Via Rail to get repainted up in Via Rail. And then we have the offshoot lines like Sioux Line, which was a sister company to Canadian Pacific. Just like CN. CN had their sister lines, Grand Trunk Western, Vermont Central. And then they bought out Illinois Central. They bought those out and merged. Those companies merged in. Now, I know for a fact, and I read it, that CN was blocking this merger between CP Rail and Kansas City Southern, because CN was trying to do the same thing, but I guess apparently CP Rail come up with a little bit more money than what CN can, and boom, now we have the merger, and it's been approved, and the final spike is done. Now we have a brand new rail line, which, as far as I'm concerned, is brand new. CPKCS or CPKC. Boom, that's it. 2 rail lines that merge together that links 3 different countries together on 1 rail line. What do you think that's going to do to everybody's economy? It's going to put it up. So I hope it does put it up, because every little bit helps. So we have witnessed history of two rail lines merging together to make the world's, basically North America's largest rail company in North America now. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably the world's largest rail company that's ever existed. This is a big undertaking by both railroads merging together like this. So it just goes to show how Canadian and American partnerships can work together to get things done. So hats off to the 2 railroads that merged together. I hope everything is successful, and let's hope everything goes good. I already know that Canadian Pacific, like I said, they do their track maintenance. They're top notch. They're on top of things. They don't fool around. When they see there's a problem with a section of track, they will repair it real fast, because that means big dollars. Huh? If a certain track line goes down, you're losing X amount of dollars per day. Okay. And in their minds, we're losing X amount of dollars per minute. All right. So if you have a multi-million-dollar train coming through, and you can't come through, and all of a sudden, because this line is down for a few days, you're losing that revenue. That's why you got to keep the rail lines in top notch. You got to keep the trains running. As soon as you stop that train for the slightest little maintenance, you're losing that money, because now that train's going to be late. So they make sure that the rail lines are in tip-top shape. They have a set schedule. You got to get this rail line repaired by the time this train gets here in order to keep that train moving. Because if not, that train has to stop. Now they're losing millions of dollars because that train's at a standstill. And rail companies don't want to lose millions of dollars because that train is being stopped. Couldn't get the job done.
Are we talking about trains?
Yeah, we're talking about how maintenance crews does, and how Canadian Pacific, especially because I know Canadian Pacific, they take their rail maintenance very seriously.
Oh.
More seriously than other railroad companies around in Canada and the United States. Now,
Thanks, Nora. And yeah, they're good. I talked to another family member.
Oh, nice.
At the parents' house. But anyway, yes, they're all doing good.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, keep going on that.
So But as I was stating that because of CPKC is now the largest railroad company in North America, and
Right.
they are the largest now, which outdoes Union Pacific, CN, and BNSF. And I can just imagine the flies on the wall of all these other railroad companies going like, and they were all trying to block this merger because CN wanted a part of Kansas City Southern, but they just didn't come up with enough money.
Ah,
So,
silly thing.
don't forget, we've got all these different railroad companies, and we have these little tiny offshoot sister companies that break off from the main branch, right? So you have all these railroad companies coming from Mexico, coming from Canada into the U.S., being transferred to all these different trains, right?
Yeah.
Moving their products to all these different countries in North America. Now you have Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern merging, which takes a rail line from Canada through the U.S. to Mexico to deliver their goods to the market on either side, no matter which way the train is going. There is no need for this rail line to transfer to that rail line to go to this rail line and over. So basically, Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern is going to dominate the rail industry. If I was shipping something from Mexico and I wanted to go to Canada, which rail line am I going to pick? I'm going to pick CPKC.
Oh,
I'll put it on that train because that train's going to go right straight through America, right into Canada, without any transfers, no extra cost.
huh, that's interesting. No extra cost.
No extra cost. Because basically, when you think about it, I need to ship my shit.
You're gonna ship your shit?
I'm going to ship my shit
I would ship my shit.
on Union Pacific. Then it's got to get transferred over to BNSF. Then it's going to get transferred over to another rail company to get it closer to Canada because I'm shipping my stuff from the U.S. to Canada, and I've got to go through all these different rail companies in order. That's going to cost a lot of money to start shipping.
Yep.
Right.
True.
So if there was a rail line that went through that came from Canada through the U.S. to Mexico, one rail line, one rail company, I don't have all this extra cost.
Oh, okay.
And it is. You're not going to get all that extra cost because there's not going to be any freight transfers.
Yeah, I just pulled up crocheted peaches and crocheted sunflowers. If anybody noticed. Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be surprised within 100 years that all the other rail companies will go out of business and CPK and KC, like I said, right now they are the dominant railroad company to go shipping with because they are the largest one in North America. Now, that makes them the biggest. Union Pacific was huge, but now that makes Union Pacific look like a little
Tiny thing, huh?
Exactly. CN was big. All of a sudden they shrunk down. Right? BNSF was like this, and all of a sudden they went, okay. And we got CPKC, which is really fucking huge. Guess what's going to happen to all the other airlines? They're going to go. "Meow."
Yep.
I would say within 150 years there'll be one rail line servicing not only Canada, the U.S., and Mexico, the entire North American continent. One rail line, one name. That's it. Boom, done. Like I was surprised because I know how Canadian Pacific wanted to buy Northfork Southern so bad because where the rail line was going. And then when that merger fell through, they went after Kansas City Southern, and they look at them. Well, they go right into Mexico, and I thought, well, they were if they look at the rail lines, where the rail lines are connected, we got a straight shot from Canada right through. We don't have to transfer to no lines. We just go right up one line and boom, we're right into Mexico. Bingo. And don't forget, all the other rail lines, they're all connected with each other. They have to be. So you got car transfers from this train, car transfer from that train. You got CSX. You got everything traveling on everybody else's lines, but they have to pay a user fee.
Oh.
Okay. Just like us Canadians and you Americans, when you come across the border and you pay your toll and you use your vehicle to run in our high, you're still paying a user fee. That's what the tolls are there for. It's not just for the bridge; it's for the use of the road.
Is the host looking at the chat? No, he was talking for now. Nora, I was wondering how the weather is. It's 62 for him.
Oh, let's see. All right.
Why did I get so tired now? I'm so tired.
All right. Let's see. The weather here in London, Ontario, Canada. It is a bombing 57 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's great.
So there you go, Nora. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit here in Canada, especially in London. So there you go.
Let's see what it is here.
He says nice. Okay.
Nice.
All right. All right, Fishy. So what is the temperature in Minnesota?
63 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, damn. You're warmer than we are.
Yeah. I noticed that. Like, I think sometimes you guys are cooler than it is here.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, we do live in Canada where, you know.
Because last year, when it was too hot here, my mom had said about canning and, no, not canning, cooking. It was 90 degrees out. Back where we were at the time, where I was with you in London. I think it was maybe it was like mid or upper 60s to 70s or something. It was actually pretty nice. But I know so far this year, or even over winter, it seemed like they've been warmer here than there. So it's like,
Yeah.
But you guys are more south, so it's kind of weird how that works. But you're by water.
Yeah. Well, we're in between two lakes. So.
Yep. Oh man, I got the yawners. Oh no, I don't want the yawners.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that. Well, it's because of global warming or climate change. No shit. Climate is changing, people.
Look at that. Now you can have your vegetables and fruits.
But the thing is, here's the thing that gets me. I studied climate change. I studied how the Earth, every so many thousands or millions of years, the climate will start changing. It's got nothing to do with what's going on the planet. It happens. It's natural. But the governments around the world want you to believe it's our fucking fault.
Well, they want to tax everybody.
That's the one. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing I don't get. No, you can't stop the climate change. I'm sorry.
Actually, I get it. They don't care if you can or can't. They just want your money. Hello.
Exactly. The earth is going to do what she's going to do without money. There are 47 fucking volcanoes going off right now. 47 of them. There are 3,000 volcanoes on the planet. What do you think is going to happen when 47 volcanoes are going to go off? Going to change the climate.
Holy cow, you get angry over there.
No, it's unbelievable how many people feed and believe this bullshit. The tectonic plates are moving. We are on those plates. We are moving. We float around. We live on the Earth's crust, which means we float on lava. All these land masses are floating on lava. We move around. When we move around, what's going to happen? Climate is going to start to change a little bit. It takes a few thousand years, but when we reach that few thousand year threshold, we're going to feel it. It's just
I'm in my shirt.
It's just the way how the planet works.
It's just how the planet works.
And when the government sits there and tells you they're going to do this carbon tax, fuck off.
Okay, bye.
Don't feed me that fucking bullshit. We know what's happening with the planet. We know how many volcanoes are on here. We know how the tectonic plates work and how things float around on a sea of lava. We're floating on a sea of fucking lava. All our continents are sitting there floating around on a sea of lava. And it moves. Every once in a while, there's a dramatic shift and we start fucking moving.
All right, well, you go do your moving. I'm going to go get a drink from upstairs.
So,
have fun moving. I'll be right back.
And yeah, you go ahead and do that. When our prime minister sits here, this fucking idiot called fucking Trudeau, who's fucking the biggest fucking moron on the planet, starts going about climate change, and he's going to save the planet. Are you fucking insane? Do you really think all this taxation is going to stop the shit from fucking moving? It's just a money grab. Don't believe in any of the government's bullshit. Like, it's unfucking believable. And how many people go, well, gee, I'm going to go. How many fucking stupid people went out there and bought these fucking EV fucking vehicles? They don't work in certain climates. It's been proven. They won't work in Canada's climate because when the climate gets too low, they won't work.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Bagels.
Yeah.
I'm going upstairs, but I'm just bringing these up. So I was just going to show you. Bagels.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Anyways, back to the important stuff.
Yeah. So I did my income tax return. Okay. Like every Canadian, every American does, we got to file our taxes. So I filed my taxes. I got a $200 refund. That's what I was told by the tax code. I got a letter in the mail. Your $200 refund you don't get because it applied to your carbon tax bill. Oh, I didn't realize I had a carbon tax bill because I thought I paid my carbon tax bill through my gasoline that I fucking buy, and shit. So I don't get a $200 refund. I get fuck off back from the fucking government after they take all my fucking money. Oh, and guess what? I don't qualify for the carbon tax rebate because why? Because I make over $55,000 a year. Wow. Because I make over 55,000. So why am I filing my taxes? I'm here to say from here on in, after what I found out this year, when it comes to tax season next year, I ain't fucking filing. Fuck you. You're gonna rip me off. You're taking more of my money, but yet the government says we're putting more money back in the Canadians' pockets. No, you're not. You're taking money out of my fucking pocket and making me fucking poor, and I'm at the point of almost being fucking homeless. How's that fucking fair? This government is fucked up. This government in Canada has lost touch with the Canadian people. I am fucking fed up with this bullshit. This is why it's time for me to fucking leave, I think. Go live fucking somewhere else. Like, it's unfucking believable how a $200 refund, which I was going to put towards my granddaughter's graduation, got taken away by the Trudeau government. And by the way, and I got the fucking letter here to prove it, that I don't qualify for the carbon tax rebate because I make too much fucking money. I make $56,000 a year. You're telling me I make too much fucking money? $56,000 a year I make, and I make too much money, and I don't qualify for nothing. What the fuck am I doing working then? This government is unfair, unjust, and unconstitutional to the Canadian people. This government has lost touch with everything. Unfucking believable. I used to be proud of I'm not proud of my country. I'm disgusted with my country. I'd rather be a fucking American and be a proud American than be a fucking Canadian. You know that? Americans have more rights than we do. Unfucking believable. What are you gonna do, Trudeau? Fucking put me in jail for fucking treason? You're the one who needs to be put in jail. You're the one who's fucking being treasonous. You have fucking sunk every Canadian citizen into oblivion, into poverty, you son of a bitch. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself because you're getting rich off our fucking hard work. What a fucking asshole. Admires the Chinese fucking economy. That should have been a red flag for everybody. That was a red flag as soon as I heard that. I thought, well, I ain't fucking voting for you. But no, we have these stupid fucking people who fall for his fucking bullshit. I'm telling you right now, every Canadian who has the ability to leave this country, leave while you still can before it's too late. And if you want to vote in the next election, do not vote Liberal or NDP, because as far as I'm concerned, the NDP sold out to the Liberal, and that's an extension to the Liberal party. It's like the NDP has betrayed everybody. When you got somebody who's sold you out and sent you down the fucking river because now the liberal government is fucking taxing you to death because of the NDP with this coalition government, you need to start thinking about what your future needs to be. Don't vote for these fucking idiots anymore. And if you vote for them, then you're stupid. You're setting,
I heated this up and I didn't heat it up enough.
yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for fucking more money out of your fucking pocket. And next thing you know, you're going to be fucking homeless just like the rest of us. My dad fought in World War II for this fucking country to make sure it stays free and true. If my dad was alive today and see what's going on, he would be fucking disgusted. And so would a lot of the other veterans who died in the First World War and the Second World War. They would be disgusted. They're not happy. And there's still a lot of veterans who are alive today to see what's going on, and they are pissed off. Our country has gone down the fucking tubes. Our country has turned into a communist country, and I'm sick of it. Trudeau and his minions can go fuck themselves. The fucking WEF, the World Economic Forum, who are basically infiltrating everybody's world's government, by the way, are fucking things up. They think they're making it better. Why? Because they're rich. Go ahead and put me in jail because I'm speaking my fucking rights. I'm speaking my fucking language. My freedom of expression. My will to be free, not to be fucking taxed to death where I'm at the verge of being homeless. And you're taking all of my money and I've got nothing in return. You're a fucking idiot. I'm going to go somewhere where I don't have to worry about it. But then again, all the world's governments are the same. So, where am I going to go? What's happening here in Canada is happening a lot faster here in Canada than it is in the U.S. And there's a senator called Ted Cruz who knows what's going on, and he's trying to put a stop to it. And I like this man. This man is a good man. He speaks for the people. We have Pierre Poilievre, who speaks for the people here in Canada. But he has a big mess to clean up. And it's going to take years to clean up this government's bullshit mess that they've created. And just like, and if Trump gets back in again, Trump has got a big mess that Biden has created. So there you go. So where are you going to go? Right? I used to be proud of my country. Now I'm disgusted with it. It has become a cesspool of drug addicts, people who commit crimes, and they call it catch and release. It's just like home invasions. And if I had somebody that invaded my home, I am going to literally kick the fucking shit out of you. And I'm going to fucking beat you into the ground to protect my property. But if I do that, I'm the one who's at fault. I'm the one who, meanwhile, this person broke into my property. I'm protecting it, but I'm the one who's going to get charged because I overdid my justice. So the victims become the villains, and then the villains become the victims. This is what I don't like. I keep my doors locked. I shouldn't have to. Never used to have my doors locked at night. But since Trudeau has taken over, I have having to lock my doors, keep everything all locked up tight. And if somebody broke in and I confront them, I have to be careful what I do, because if I send them to the hospital, I'm the one being charged for too much force. Meanwhile, they invaded my property. I'm the one being charged for assault. I'm the one being charged for almost killing somebody, Meanwhile, they broke into my house. So that tells me, because of the way the law is, I do not have the right to defend my family or protect my family and defend my house. How's that fucking fair?
When I came in here, I thought I heard you say that you didn't have to wipe.
No, I'm just saying what's going on here in Canada.
No, I'm sure you didn't say that, but my brain thought you said that.
Yeah.
I don't have to wipe. And you know what? You don't have to, but you might be stinky after.
Well, I'm going to feel sorry for the guy that ever breaks into this fucking house, because I am going to fuck him up ugly.
Somebody's going to go in the house? Uncle Brian is here.
Hello, Uncle Brian. What's going on? No, I'm just talking about how if somebody
Hey,
broke
Ron,
in.
can you say fuck for me? What? He wants to fuck with you? You and Brian?
If somebody broke into my house while I was sleeping and I caught them, I'm going to fuck them up fucking ugly. I'm going to kick the shit out of them. But then again, in the eyes of the law, I use too much force because I am the victim of being somebody robbing me, because I'm protecting myself and my family and my property. All of a sudden, I become the villain, and the perpetrator who broke in, is now the victim because I fucked them up and put them in the fucking hospital.
I thought I heard Gertie took down.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, Fishy is back. And I was trying to figure out why Bri said, "Hey, Ron, can you say fuck for me?" Were you saying that a lot or something? Is that why you said that?
All right, Brian. I'm going to say that word for you. Fuck, 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 fuck.
That's his favorite word in the world.
Fuck. Fuck.
Stop saying so many times. You're going to get shut down.
Fuck.
Put Fishy in charge of security. There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not intoxicated. I think I'll do better.
Anyways. Oh, I can't.
Yes, every other. Oh, that's why. Apparently, when Brian came in, you were saying fuck every other word. So that's why he was being funny, saying, "Hey, Ron, can you say?" Because he just said yes, every other word. Okay, so don't use it so much, because then it doesn't mean anything. You gotta use it as an emphasis at times, not all the time.
Brian, it's good to see you, brother.
I hope you have a voice today, Brian. I asked him earlier if he had a voice, and he didn't answer me.
Yeah, well, if he has a voice, he can come up on the panel. He can join us.
Are you doing a panel? Because
You know, my brother Brian, he's more than welcome to come up here. He's a really good friend. I really love Brian. Brian, I love you, buddy. Even though even though you are a Yankee, I still
I'm
love
a Yankee, and you supposedly love me.
I still love my American counterpart.
I mean, we could invite him over, but just know, you guys might be alone after a bit because I am getting tired. I'm having a little cappuccino here, see if they'll wake me up a little bit. But I was up late and early, so.
That don't make sense. Up late, up early.
I was up late. I was up till about midnight or so, and I got up early. I got up at 6 today. Yeah. And
well,
you slept in.
That's your fault for getting up too damn early. Why did you get up so early?
I don't regret that, but I need to go to bed soon. It's 11 o'clock. I've almost been up for a whole day now. 24 hours. Right?
It's a little bit tired and pretty weak.
So he needs sleep too. Maybe next time.
All right. Well, it was all good, Brian. No problem, brother. Get well soon, man. Get your strength up and everything. We're thinking about you.
Well, yeah, of course.
I really like Brian. Brian's like a brother to me. I love Brian. He served this country and everything, and he's gone through a lot. But he's a decent shit to hang around.
He must be, since you let us go and see him on the way home.
Exactly. Yeah.
You made an exception. You're like, we're gonna go see Brian.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see Nora or Mikey, but we did get to see Brian. So I know that he's on your list of lovable people.
Yeah. Well, yes, he is on my list.
Brian's probably like, oh, geez. Well, I'm glad I got to see him again. I do hope I get to see him again. And Brian, you better not be planning to go anywhere anytime soon, because.
Yeah, Brian, because if you leave us, we're going to be very pissed off.
Yeah, I'm going to come find you and kick your butt.
We're not going to be happy with you, But Brian, Brian,
we didn't go see the museum.
I know, but Brian knows this. You have a good friend, a Canadian friend.
I'm American. Uncle Brian made some meatballs with your barbecue sauce.
Oh, nice. Oh. So obviously the barbecue sauce was a hit with the meatballs, Brian?
Oh, man.
Jeez, I hope you made a video about that.
I don't think. Well, you never know. I guess I don't think he would, but
Yeah.
If he had enough strength, he probably did. But if he's tired, he might not have.
And what the hell?
Oh, I should show Brian what I made and what we made. What we made and what I made. All the maids. I made rhubarb crisp. I might have even showed him this already. I can't remember. I showed this picture to a couple people anyway. Lemon bars, rhubarb bars, and bagels, and Ron's barbecue sauce. I made it by myself. That all happened. I can't even speak now because I'm so tired. This all happened last night. Now, also last night, Ron made chili dogs with the chili that was left behind that I made. It was in the freezer waiting for him. Right?
Yeah.
And then today he made hamburgers. Right? And I made hot dogs and asparagus. And I did not have hamburger. No, I had a hamburger bun, obviously. I did not have hot dog buns. So I came up with the thought of putting 2 hot dogs into 1 hamburger bun, and that works. Why not?
There you go.
I really like how the asparagus turned out. It was just right. Nice grill marks on it. Made it super, super delicious. I guess I have his comment highlighted. I should take that off.
There we go. And then we got this one.
Oh, I just people saw it. Yes, made good sandwiches
Yeah.
with cheese. Oh yeah, cheese and fire toasted.
Hey, ain't nothing like chili cheese dogs. I'm telling you. Especially
What you say about chili cheese dogs? What about hot dogs?
now. Now,
Hey.
when Fishy mate,
He's ignoring me.
yes,
What about this hot dog?
we see those boobs moving around. Okay, all right. But when if Fishy makes her chili, she makes a fantastic chili. And you put those in with the cheese dogs and put cheese on it with the hot, just
I wonder who will get my good meals in the future.
yeah.
Question mark.
And Brian, and I already know Brian would love those chili cheese dogs. He'd be like eating them up like they were going out of style.
We'll see how much he misses my cooking and me. We'll see.
I already miss you in your cooking, baby.
Do you?
Yes.
I make really good stew too. You liked my stew.
Oh yeah, we got a few bags of stew in the freezer. That's it. She made a few ingredients up and she put them in the freezer and told them, and that way I can still have my. Even though my fishy is back in Minnesota, and I can still have her here because I have her tasty, nice food here. It's like,
Yeah, there's some in the freezer anyway.
yeah.
I know he liked it because he said in comparison, what is it? Comparison to your ex or just in general or something, right? That it's thick, where somebody else in the past made it not so thick. But that's preference. I like it thick, and you like it thick.
Well, yeah.
Thick
You gotta make stew. You gotta make sure it's nice and thick. You gotta make sure the gravy's thick and nice thick. And you want beef stew, not beef soup.
There is a difference, yeah. Because you can have beef soup. To me, if it's runny, that's soup.
Yeah.
If it's thick and you can it falls off your spoon pretty slow, yeah, that's called stew.
Yeah.
It's kind of like stew from Australia. It's hard to get rid of him, right? He's stuck on the. In a good way. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah, Stu's a good friend. I love Stu.
Oh, I wonder how he's doing. We'll have to pester him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to contact him and see what's going on with Stu. I hope he's okay. So I know
he probably is. He seems to come in every once in a while. He stays busy, I think, with things back home.
Yeah, well, he's like me. He is a truck driver, so
Oh. Uncle Bryce has no beans for him. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't usually have many, if any, beans myself because my gallbladder doesn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the gases of the beans that make the gallbladder upset.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. I know Brian doesn't like beans, not because of his gallbladder, but because of texture. He's a texture kind of guy.
Yeah.
I know Brian well enough in that regards. Texture. Some might be flavor, but some is definitely texture to why he doesn't like it.
Well, we'll see what. Like I said, I gave Brian my barbecue recipe to see if he can do the same thing what I do, and see how it turns out, and see if he likes it. And if he likes it, hey, there you go.
Knowing Brian, he's kind of like me, I think, in that regard. So I think he'll make it just fine.
Yeah. Now, Brian, if you are going to make that, I did send you that recipe.
Did you send it to him?
Yeah, I did send them. Make sure you put 2 cups, not 1.5, but 2 cups of brown sugar in there, and then make sure you cook that for 1.5 hours because you got to cook everything down until it gets thick. Let it cool, then bottle it. And you'll wait, and then spice to your preference.
Yeah, because he's kind of like, I think he'd be like me or you. or me anyways, that once you see the texture and the flavor, you get the recipe, but he's gonna be able to tweak it to how it was or to his liking.
Well, you'll know when it's almost done is when you dip that spoon in, like
Uh-huh.
dip the spoon in the sauce and pull it back out. If it coats that spoon and sticks to the spoon, you know you've got the right thickness. It's time.
Fish don't eat beans. This is true.
It's time to take it off the heat, let it cool down, and then you bottle it. If it runs off the spoon too quick, it's not quite ready yet. Right? So the stuff I made today, I cooked for an hour and a half. And I dipped the spoon in, not quite yet. Mixed it around. I brought everything to a boil.
I would say it depends on how much water you add, because I noticed you add water to it. The more water you add, the more longer you're gonna have to boil it down.
Yeah, you only add a half a cup of water.
I actually only added like a quarter cup, I think, because I knew it's just gonna add to the fluid, and that helped reduce the cooking time.
Oh, okay.
It's not adding it doesn't add any flavor. It just adds liquid.
But I made a double batch today, so basically I got a jar and a half. I got one of those big jars, a whole lot. So.
Oh my goodness! Whew. The cappuccino's not helping.
Once it cooled down, I'm stirring it. I'm like, oh, nice. Oh yeah. It even coated the whisk, and it's just like I'm pulling up the whisk, and it's just like slowly dripping off, like very slowly. Like, perfect. Time to bottle it. So it is good sauce. But now, mind you, you add whatever spices you want to it in order to improve on it. If you want to improve on it, you can always improve. There's always room for improvement. But put whatever spices you want in it.
There's another spice that I added to it that you didn't have in it, actually.
What's that?
Italian seasoning.
There you go.
So I did all the ones that we talked about, and then that too.
Yeah, I added some chili powder. I added actually I added
I was waiting for you to talk. Did you get stuck? He did get stuck. I went out because I thought it was me, but apparently it was him. What happened to him? Alright. So apparently his computer is updating. Because see, on my screen, I was like, what's going on? I didn't know if I was still alive or not, and Ron was just frozen, and then I went out and came back, and he's just not here. You can't believe it's happening in the middle of broadcast. Updates on computers happen anytime. They don't know when to do it or not to do it. Anyway, before he got frozen, I was going to show you the sauce, my sauce. There we go. You can see this? I think I can, no, I can't make it bigger, I guess. Okay. Anyway, I don't think it'll have volume. I think I turned that off. I'm just showing you how thick it is. So, Want to go back to it here? Go.
Okay, here's the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, there's the sauce I made.
See?
See how thick that is?
It doesn't. I did good.
Ultra thick. You don't have to have it quite that thick unless you want it that thick.
Okay, hold on. Maybe? No. Like
I got to mop floors tonight. Oh, you leaving us, are you, Dave? It's nice to see you. But see how thick that is? Like I said, I got preoccupied with other things. I was making bagels and bars and other things. So, and then like I was telling Ron earlier, I only added like a 4th cup of water, maybe more. No, somewhere between that and half, because it's like, why add more fluid? I just gotta boil it back out. That's just my thinking, I guess. I could be wrong. I don't know what kind of update he has, but if it's those longer ones, I might be here a while, or maybe I'll have to just end it, because I'm getting tired. The last time my computer had an update, it took like half an hour or better. I suppose you could come here on his phone. I'm just telling him this. If long update like mine, maybe just come back for a bit on your phone. Alright, we'll see what he says. I have those cast iron thick pots. Yeah, I think Dave left. I got to mop floors tonight. Okay, I hope he's alright then. Hi, Nora. I see you. Yeah, I know. A pillow is calling me too. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can pester Nora to come entertain me while I'm waiting for Ron. He's not responding on what he's gonna do. Oh, I suppose I gotta send him a. If he wants to do it on his phone, I could send that like that. Send it to Ron and Nora and see if somebody joins me for a bit. Ron fell off. No, apparently his computer's updating. But hopefully it's not the big update, because I'm not going to want to sit up here forever. I already want to go to bed. And we've been on here for 2.5 hours already. No, he didn't fall off due to beers. He fell off because all of a sudden the computer must have wanted to update. I guess. I know when my computer updated, it took like, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't want it anytime soon, because it was like a half hour or better before it was ready. So, Bri, I'd say I'd have you come up. I think you're going to bed. Nora, I sent you a link. And I sent out a link to Ron just in case he decides to come, like, not be stubborn and come on his phone. So yeah, Nora, look in your stuff. Hangouts. Speaking of Brian, I am hoping to start up game night again with Brian. Oh, my hair's all sticking up. But he needs his voice to be loud and clear. I'm still kind of seeing about my job, but job-wise, it shouldn't be that time of day, even if I worked that day at this point anyway, so it shouldn't matter in that regards. Alright, well, I'm going to give you some inspiration for 2.5 minutes while I wait for people. I'll be back.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, but now I gotta unplug everything. Stupid fucking.
Are you on the computer or the cell phone?
No, I'm on the computer. Stupid fucking thing. Hang on.
Well, you're lucky, because mine that did the other day was like half an hour long.
Really?
Yep. I did send a link to Nora, too, in case you wanted to swim up.
Right. Well, let's see if that works. I unplugged it, plugged it back in the camera, so I don't know. Stupid fucking computer. Unfucking believable.
Well, like I say, I mean,
Oh, there we go.
I will be wrapping up soon. If you want to continue, you're more than welcome, but I'm going to have to go to bed very soon.
Yeah, well, I'm getting tired too, so.
I mean, we do, right now we have 2 people in the house, too. Maybe
Yeah,
more.
that's me and you.
Oh, well, no, I don't have a window open right now, so it's probably you and Nora.
Oh, okay.
Nora is in the chat.
Oh.
Your favorite guy. Oh, do I need to have pants on? Yes, you have to have pants on.
Okay. I'll be right back because I need to use the little boy's room.
Okay.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines.
Hi, Nora.
Greetings,
Nora.
greetings and salutations. I come in peace. I come in peace, my earthlings. How are you doing?
Okay, so why is your camera off if you're coming in peace?
Oh!
I come in peace.
Oh, my dog ears are doing peace too. Look at that.
Nora is coming in pieces.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Look, I could do this. I have a tank top. You thought I was going to show something, didn't you? I have another shirt underneath. I'm not that silly. Come on.
You know, Ron, this is your fault.
Why is it my fault? I did not corrupt her. She corrupted herself.
Uh-huh, sure.
I lived with you for 12, almost 11 months.
Don't blame me for the Canadian ways because
So if I go to
Way?
she's trying to turn me into the American ways. So
so is this how Canadians wave?
Oh my gosh, no.
Nora,
With all due respect.
Nora, you forget. I know where you work.
So do I, Ron.
I know where you live.
You know, you don't know where he lives.
I know where he
So do you want to
lives.
hold my hand, Ron?
I know where he works.
I don't even know where he lives.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
You know where he lives?
Why is Ron getting so jealous here?
I don't know.
He knows I'm just joking, right?
This is Nora, Ron. Did you get frozen again? No.
No.
Okay.
So how the hell have you been, Nora?
Look at my dog's doing peace. Peace.
So
See?
Nora. All right, we have to get Nora's opinion on the merger between CP and KC.
You know what my opinion is, Ron? I don't care. It's a train.
Now,
It's a train. It's a train.
No, Nora.
It's a train with
Do you
special living.
realize,
I really don't care.
do you
It's a
realize?
train. It goes choo-choo across the tracks. It's painted. It's
got like black, orange, and white or something.
Okay. Do you realize that this is the largest railroad company in North America now?
as a rail fan, more trains for me. I don't care who it is. Norfolk Southern, CSS, Union Pacific, Canadian National, CPKC, Fairmax. I really don't care.
Hey, Ron.
Those are some really nice ears, Fishy.
Yeah, look at see my dog. It's been doing the peace sign. See? Anyway.
I like that shirt, by the way.
Are you sure?
It's very cute.
Thank you.
I'm wondering if Fishy has something to drink tonight. Are you sure you didn't drink anything?
What did you say? Say it
Are
to the
you
mic.
sure you didn't drink anything?
Yeah, I just had a cappuccino. And before that, with my supper, I did have a hard lemonade, which is like what 4%.
No wonder it fucked you up.
That was like 5 hours ago or something. It's late. Mister, who probably had 12 beers by now, one lemonade at 4% is nothing. I mean, I don't know what you drink. I'm just throwing out a number. I have no idea. I might be right though, huh?
No.
You don't know. You don't count. I know that.
I'm on beer 18. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably. Well, he so says he's going to cut down on that, so we'll see.
Well, I did not buy any today. I went grocery shopping.
I could use a drink. I
don't know. There's things I hear, but I won't believe it till I see it. Action is required.
All right. So, Nora, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you been following the progress on the new international bridge that's being built? You don't even know that the Gordie Howe Bridge was being built?
How many did you drink tonight? You already talked about this. He heard you talk about it.
You have not seen videos of it? It's all over YouTube.
I haven't been on YouTube very much.
He's actually being responsible and working a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's turned a new leaf.
I'm being honest here.
He really hasn't been on YouTube much. I believe
the last time I went live on this channel was on the Norner Friends channel. I was live on 3 weeks ago.
Oh. Do you realize that bridge puts you a half an hour closer to the Canadian border? Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Because the 401 and I-75 are going to connect through this bridge. And I-75 runs right through Ohio.
Did you have a lot of giggle juice tonight, honey?
I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah, I know.
Can't wait until that bridge is completed because I actually want to cross that bridge just for shits and giggles. It's a 6-lane highway bridge. There's 3 lanes going into the U.S., 3 lanes going into Canada, and then 2 lanes of bicycle and pedestrian traffic, which you can walk across or ride your bike across either way.
I see that there's protesters against the 401 bridge.
So,
Did you hear what he said?
the only problem was not what.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I said the only protest about them building this bridge was the guy who owns the Ambassador Bridge, because all that traffic's going to get filtered over to this bridge.
Oh, okay.
Now it's actually going to benefit both countries. Not only do we have one bridge, now we have 2 bridges that crosses the Detroit River from Windsor to Detroit. So we have 2 bridges.
Hey, guess what?
Instead of 1.
Speaking of 1, look at that. That's Nora's favorite number.
Yeah, I know. So
It's good seeing you guys.
So the last time I looked on the last update, there were 85 feet to be completed. Look it up, more. Look it up. All you have to do is type in there the Gordie Howe Bridge. And Gordie Howe, if you're wondering who he is, he was a hockey player, a Canadian hockey player, who played for the Detroit Red Wings. That's why the bridge is called the Gordie Howe International Bridge. And it's a real big undertaking because it's an engineer marvel. It's just like the pillars on either side, the main pillars of that bridge are 250 feet tall. And it's what they call a, what is it? A cable stay bridge.
Okay, so
it does not interfere with any shipping lanes. All the ships can go under there, no problem. That bridge, like I said, the pillars, just the main pillars on the Canadian side and the American side are 250 feet tall.
that's the guy that Ron was talking about.
Yep, Gordie Howe. Yep, that's Gordie Howe. He played for the Detroit Red Wings. He's a Canadian hockey player. Very famous and a very good hockey player, by the way, back in his day.
I hope that's going to be your last beer tonight, right?
Yep.
Because I can hear that you've had a few.
So
I think you better be done. I'm not there to,
no, after this, I'm going to bed.
Okay, well, should we end it now and just chat behind the scenes for a little bit? Because there's nobody watching. It's just you right now. What do you think? I mean, Nora will stick with us for a little bit behind the scenes if you want. It's on your channel, so I'm just asking you. We've been on for 2 hours and 44 minutes now.
Well, yeah, we can end it.
Because, like I said, I told Nora we can talk behind the scenes for a little bit, and then we're going to go to bed.
Yep.
Since nobody else is entertained, we can entertain ourselves.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Toyman Bar&Grill. We'll catch you all later. She says it's time to say good night. Good night. See ya.
Oh my